What people may not know about me is that my real name is Nadine. I've always been in a hurry. I was born 6 weeks early, and Dad rang his mum and said, "We have another daughter, we've called her Nadine. She's a tiny little thing." He said, "She's a little Nadine doll." It's not even an exciting story. And my grandmother had to give everybody a nickname, and she said, "Oh, a darling little Dolly." Dad came back that day, the day I was born, called me Dolly. And my guilty pleasure is sewing. I will sew for 3 days straight to get a quilt done. I have a railway carriage in my backyard and it's full of fabric because I love to make patchwork quilts. Hi, I'm Dolly Jensen. I'm Councillor for Division 2. However, I make decisions for the whole region. I am the Portfolio Councillor for Communities, Venues and Events, as well as Sports and Open Spaces and Recreation. I was at our quarterly meet and greet at Thebine, and our local councillor Glenn Hartwick was there, and he had told me that he was going to run for the mayoral position. He always represented our Division 2 really, really well. I thought, well, if Glenn's going to be the leader, I'd like to work with him. It's very important to speak for people who can't speak up for themselves, and sometimes fear holds them back. So yeah, I'm happy to jump in there and go, here we go. People were disenchanted with rates and roads and rubbish. I think if you can't get the basics right, how do you do the big ticket items? But I know that we can't make a difference on your own. We're a team. We've got a good team. You know, we have the vision, we give that to the CEO. It's the staff that make that vision happen. So having the right staff in the right place is incredibly important. But we need to look after our staff too. I want to talk about restoring faith in the community. I want the community to trust us again. For me, that's responsibility, representation and recovery, the 3 R's. I'd like to see at the end of my term better rates, better roads, better waste management. Oh, well, it's important that we look after our environment and the future of our children. My ideal future for our children is for them to want to stay here and raise their families here. You know, even when they leave, they come back and they wonder why they left, because we have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things in our region that we didn't even know about. And I have lived here since I was 18 months old. And I'm quite embarrassed to say that some of them were in Division 2, just down the road from where I grew up, and I didn't know about Point Pure. A unique perspective that I bring to council is a woman's perspective. I'm not saying we're better problem solvers, but we might solve the problem differently. I think we have a new outlook having 2 female councillors now. We just need to look at every problem from every angle. I don't believe that everyone should agree on everything. That's not how you run a council. There has to be, yes, definitely robust debate. And if you don't get your way, you need to know that your way is not necessarily the right way all the time, so long as your outcome is the best one overall for the people. Success for me is staying true to myself, doing what's right and fair and just. It's what you need to live by. I think my father raised us like that. What I want to see is people going, "Hey Doll, you're still doing a great job." I want people to just know that we're doing the right thing for them. That is what's all important to me. And to live long enough to use up all the fabric that's in my carriage.